Alright guys, this is my tank, my featured tank today. This is my Redtail Dalmatian platy tank. This is my breeder group, except the smaller ones. If you look, that one right there, and this guy right up here, let's see if I can find you, right here, this guy, are both actually from the first fry batch that came out of them. And actually, if you look over in the tank next to him, which is my fry tank, this guy right here, pretty much all of the Redtail Dalmatians in here are from that batch as well, and they actually just barely started to put on the growth that you see in this tank here with the one in the back there. He's probably just over double the size. I don't know if that's just because of survival of the fittest, or if there's something in this tank that's different. There's a lot more algae growth in this tank. In fact, I had to clean it yesterday because I was planning on doing this video yesterday, but didn't get around to it. But yeah, it has some broken pots in the bottom and a piece of, I can't remember the name of that wood. And then some, I believe it's hornwort. And then if you look up top, this is an open top tank. These are frogbit. And I actually really like the look of frogbit. It looks amazing. And this tank is an open top, and I think it does help cut down on the chances that they're going to jump. So I've only had 2 successful fry groups come out of here so far. I did see some fry yesterday. So I may have had a 3rd group, but I haven't seen them since then, so they may have been eaten. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm trying not to disturb the tank just in case they found a good hiding spot. As you can see, there's a lot of algae growth here. I got rid of most of it, but yeah. And one thing about this tank, though, is that part of the day it actually sits in the sun, which I think is helping promote the growth here. Although, that being said, the growth that I'm seeing in here has translated over into some of the other tanks. For example, if we go over to my 50-gallon display, there is some right here. This is from the same batch. And so yeah, I don't know what the difference is. And I use some unusual lighting. I actually used this lighting, or found this lighting at Home Depot, and I thought, oh, you know what, it's less expensive than buying actual tank lights. And yeah, so I've been using them, and I've actually had really good success with them. A couple of my tanks are really showing good use. So this is originally a quarantine tank that I just converted over to my Redtails. I think I told you it's a 10-gallon tank. It will be being transferred. A lot of this will be moving to a 29-gallon tank, which is right there actually. I'm trying to avoid showing you guys my mess. But yeah, these are by far one of my favorite platies species I've ever seen. They have really unique colors. There is one, her right there, that just swam. Yeah, her. She has a lot of blue right on top of her. I don't know if you can see it. The light's kind of... Here, let me see if I can... Let's go blue. No. It has a remote control, so I'm trying to adjust the color so it looks good on here. Okay. So, oh, that light's too low. Alright, so I dimmed the light a little bit, so that helps. I hope that helps. But yeah, you can see some of them have better spots than others. This group, I'm breeding it out a little bit so I can get it to the point where I can separate it into the ones that I really like. There actually is a baby fry in here that I'm really hoping for. I don't see her right now, and I believe it's a her. Oh, there he is, right there. Look at that. That is, she's got amazing, or is it she? It's a he. He has amazing coloration. I just lost him again. And there's another one that's got similar coloration. They're hard to see, they move really fast. But it's coloration that I definitely want to see in some more. There it is right there. kind of see the speckled look on her. It's really pretty. It's almost like a salt and pepper. I keep calling her, but it's a he. He is showing his fin, and you can see his gonopoidium, which you can't see when they're younger, but he definitely has one now. And these fry are, let's see, they were born in May? Yeah, that's about right. It's at, I believe it's 3 months before you can start telling their gender. So, and the ratio in here, unlike my mollies, which I usually do 1 to 1, the ratio in here, I believe, is 3 to 1, 2 or 3 to 1. I know that for sure there's 2 males in there, good breeding males. I actually lost one of my really good ones, like a couple weeks ago. That's just one of the problems with tanks. You can see I'm using my remote right there to see if I can get better color. So yeah, so this is my highlighted tank of the day. This is one of my favorites. I think I have 3 that I would consider my favorites. They're the 3 that I've put the most time into. They're more so like display tanks, kind of. But I think I'm going to convert this one over into maybe more of a plant grow out, and then I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to decide. My son always has ideas of what he wants in my tanks, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a shark, at least not anytime soon. So that is my tank of the day, and then I filmed a little bit more on my blunder of the week as far as my tanks. So yeah. Alright guys, so this is my fail of the week. If you can see, this is my snail tank actually. It's all mystery snails. There's ivories, blues, and golden mysteries, I believe, is the other species in there right now. And you can kind of see into it, but this was my big mistake this week. I typically feed them vegetables during, or if there's any leftover vegetables like bad pieces or anything like that, I usually feed it to them. Well, I didn't realize that I was in the middle of a bacterial explosion, and I put the fruit in there, and all of a sudden, wham! I got hit with this thing. This is actually way better than it was. I haven't fed this tank in a couple days, which has helped with the algae bloom, or not the algae, bacterial bloom. At least that's what I'm figuring. That would be my guess. So I'm pretty happy that that's going away. Yeah, like I said, this is just a snail tank. It's all I use it for right now. Hopefully, we'll see something new in here soon. I'm gonna probably have to put some plants in. Oh, I'm probably talking too loud into the camera too. Sorry. But yeah, this I have this as a empty bottom. There's a little bit of rocks. That pot right there had them in it. This was an overstock tank that I was using until my other tanks came online. And you can see. So, but it's since been reassigned to a snail tank. And there actually is trumpet snails in here. But I think the one beneficial side to this bloom was that it seriously damaged their numbers. Because I'm seeing way less. You can see one right there. But I'm seeing way less of them than I was before. So there may have been some casualties on there. As far as I can tell, though, I haven't lost any snails. So, other than the invasive ones. So yeah, so this is my fail of the week as far as aquariums, and hopefully it will be the last, but I seriously doubt it. Also, I have some video on my Instagram. I had some lilies in my little outdoor patio pond actually finally start to put lilies out, or lily pads out. think I said, I don't know what I said. Anyway, but that's what's going on there. The temperature in this tank, let's see if I can see it here. Sorry, guys. Looks like it's about, I'd say 77. And they seem to thrive in it. They do really, really well. Yeah, as far as I know, I haven't seen any serious issues. It just says Redtail. It doesn't have any serious issues that I've seen so far. The plant growth has just exploded in the last week or two. And there are some snails in there, if you can see back there. I believe these are trumpet snails. I have trumpet snails in pretty much every tank. It seems like you get one, you get hundreds. So I normally have sorry guys. I normally have mystery snails in there, but I take them out periodically. I put the bigger ones in the snail tank and put some of the smaller ones in because they actually double and triple in size when I do that. But I guess I haven't put one back in here. But they also help to keep a bit of control over the trumpets, it seems, because tanks that have had them in it seem to do better. The only exception to that rule is my 40-gallon Molly fry tank. Well, my 40-gallon sail-fin tank that has fry in it. And the snails did really well to get rid of the trumpet snails, but now I have ram's horns, which I've never seen before in any of my tanks, so I'm not sure where they came from. No new plants, nothing. But anyways, that's my video for the day. So yeah, I'll sign off here. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, you guys can check out my Instagram. I post there pretty regularly. It's Bear Paw Pets. I have a Facebook page, but most of what's on my Facebook page right now is also on my Instagram. So if you want to follow my Instagram, that's where you're going to see the most. And so yeah, I guess I'll sign off here and make sure you guys take care of your pets. Alright, see you later. These snails are so odd. They're sitting on this lily seed that's been in here that I just haven't taken out. I'm not sure what they're doing to it. They might be eating it, actually.